Hello and welcome back to B2 Codes. I know I'm a bit low with videos these days because I have got two main problems right now. The first one is I have some rituals going on in my home because of which I'm not getting enough time to create more videos. And the second one is right now I'm concentrating much on learning new topics. Like what if after 1-2 months I have no idea or no knowledge on different topics, and after that I have to consider myself in HTML and CSS and JavaScript and all. So right now I'm concentrating much on learning new topics. So basically it's like 80% I'm learning new topics and rest 20% with these videos and all. So that's the two main problem that's going on with me right now. But whatever, I'll try to cope up and will try to put videos as much as I can. Okay, keeping that aside, today I'm going to create a login form using pure HTML and CSS. Like this will be a basic login form that you can create using HTML and CSS, and it will be really very easy to understand for the beginners who is in the first stage of learning HTML and CSS. So that's a lot of introduction. Let's get started. So at first we'll create a folder and we'll name the folder and open the folder with VS Code. I'll create a file here which is index.html. So here I'm going to change the title first to login, and now from body we'll start using the HTML attributes. So at first I'll use a div, give this div a plus which will be box, then we're going to give it string a header where it will be written welcome in the particular form that we're going to create. Then we're going to use a form and in the form we're going to use a paragraph where it will be username, then we're going to write input type text, and we'll use a placeholder which will enter username, then we're going to use another paragraph where it will be written password, then we're going to use enter input tag, we'll use it for password, then we will use a placeholder where it will be written as enter password in the particular login form that we're going to create. Okay, now let's see this in the server how it looks like, and after that we'll proceed to the next section. So this is how it looks like till now. We have got this welcome header, then we have got this username, and here we can type the username, and then here is the particular password area where we can type the password. Now let's go to style.css and do some styling here. So in the styling I'll first style the whole area using margin 0 and padding 0. Then we'll go to body. Here we're going to use the background color, background linear gradient to right, violet, blue. We'll use these two colors as a gradient in our particular login form. Width of 100% and then height will be 100 VH. Now let's save this, and sorry, the same mistake again and again. I haven't linked this style.css. Okay, now you can see I've got a beautiful gradient, violet and blue color in the background, and we got this here. Now coming to the main styling of this particular login form. So for that we'll go to this particular class which is box, dot box, and here we're going to write position absolute, then background will be white, then width will be 300 pixel, then height will be 350 pixel, top 50%, left 50%, transform, translate. So this will transform, translate, and this top left will basically land us to the center of the particular page. It's 50%, comma minus 50%. So this will bring our box, class box, to the center. So you can see we have got this welcome, username, and a password area. We have to use some gap between this username, password, this username, and this enter password, enter username area. So for that we will go to index.html and it's ref. Here input type, here we're going to add break tag, to break tag, and same goes here, we'll to add some space. Let's save this now, and you can see we have got some space between this username and password. Now let's continue with this. We have got transform, translate, minus 50, then border, radius 10% to make it smooth, like to make the the circumference curve. You can see we've got this curve form. Now let's go to index.html again, and after form we're going to create the login button. So for that we'll create another div here, and here we're going to use a plus, which is but stands for button. Then we're going to use the button tag, and here I'll write login. After that a link will be there which will say forget password. Like if you forget password, you can click on this link and you can change the password using different kind of ideas and all. And here we'll write don't have an account. If you don't have an account, you can log in, you can sign up with us. Don't have an account. If you don't have an account, please sign with us. Let's save this, and now you can see I've got these two links which says forget password and one says don't have an account. Now here too we are going to use a break tag to add some space in between. You can see we have got two different lines, one says forget password and the other says don't have an account. Now that's over, let's go to style.css and style the rest of the things. Now let's first style this h3. So to style at h3 we'll go to CSS, and here we'll paste this, and the required styling will be padding 50 pixel, then 0, 0, then another 50 pixel. So this 50 pixel is top, then it will be left, then bottom, and then it's right respectively. Then we'll use color blue, then font size will be 25 pixel. Let's save this so that you can feel the difference. So you can see this welcome, it has come into the center, and I have changed the color and also the font size of it. Going to the next target. Let me first check this. Now we are going to style our form. So for that I'll go to style.css, and here I'm going to write form, and then we're going to write padding, which will be 30 pixel, 0, 0, then 20 pixel. That's the same, which is top, left, bottom, and right respectively. Then we are going to use line height. This is basically the space between the lines, 25 pixel. Okay, let's save this. What did I just do? Okay, I have got some space here, and you can see this looks a bit better than the first one. I'm showing you step by step, like after doing something, after styling a particular area, I will show you so that everything gets clear. Now we're going to style this paragraph, this username and the password. So for that I'll go to style.css, and here I'll write form B for our paragraph. So for that I'm changing the font size only, which is 21 pixel. Let's save this, and you can see I have increased its font size. Now our next target is to change the input, this input password, enter password area. So for that I'm going to write form input, and here I'm going to write border none, then font size 15 pixel. Save this, and now you can see this username, you can see this placeholder doesn't have any border, and I have increased this font size a bit, so I can type anything here, and in case of password I can type anything there. Now our next target is to style this login button and this forget password and don't have an account link. So for that, let me go here, and you can see I have got this class but which stands for button. So let's go to style.css, and here I'm going to write button, then here I'm going to use height, height will be 40 pixel, then width will be 200 pixel, background color which will be blue, and border radius will be 20 pixel, font size will be 20 pixel, then margin left, space from the lips, margin left will be 50 pixel, then margin bottom, this is a space from bottom, that will be 10 pixel, then cursor a pointer. Now let's save this, and you can see I've got this login button here, and when I move my mouse cursor over this login button, you can see that finger, which is the cursor pointer. You can see this login button looks a bit nice now. I'm going to moving to our next target. Now we're going to add a hover effect on that particular login button. So for that I'll write button hover, and here I'm going to write background violet, then transition to make it smooth will be 0.5 seconds. Now let's save this, and you can see I have got a smooth transition and smooth hover effect and a transition there. Okay, that looks nice. Now our next target is to style this forget password and don't have an account links. So that's basically is in but and is in A. So for that I'll write but A, and here I'm going to write font size 13 pixel, then text decoration none, and the last one is margin left, which will be 15 pixel. Now that's final. Let's save this, and you can see this is how it looks like now. So we have got this username where we can enter the username we want. Then we have got this enter password area where we can enter the particular password that we have. Then we have this login button, and you can click on this login button. If you forget your password, you can click on this forget password, and if you don't have an account and you want to sign up with the particular website, then you can click on this don't have an account link, and that will lead you to a particular page where you can create a new account of yours. Okay, that's a pretty basic login form that you can create using HTML and CSS. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you again.